So a while back, Hello Dope Toys on their live stream did a pretty awesome deal.
I have a that morph that's sitting next to it. It's like blended in perfectly.
So it's seven
One,
figures?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, seven. Seven
It's 146.
Build-A-Figure pieces and then Kingpin.
I'd still do the whole thing for 100 right now. If somebody wants that whole wave for 100 right now, that's 7 figures for $100. Figures that retail at $25 a piece. So you're essentially saving $75 off of retail. Ship that shit out tomorrow. Holler at your boys. Shoot us a message. You're not going to find that on the site.
Maybe it'll ship out tomorrow.
Maybe.
It's a possibility that it might.
I'm just saying, guys, you're looking for a deal right now. You want some Ollie's Ross prices. That's about as good as we can do right now. $100, 7 figures. What's the Build-A-Figure? What's it fucking called?
The Hydra Stomper?
Hydra Stomper. Hydra Stomper Build-A-Figure. $100, 7 figures. Right now. Message us on Instagram.
So then I decided, why don't I take them up on this? Now, keep in mind, I have not bought a full wave of Marvel Legends since Puff Adder. And before that, it had been a long, long time. I did end up buying the full wave of Age of Apocalypse because I wanted that Colossus. But really, all of that was on clearance anyway, so I didn't really pay that much. This is also on clearance. And what I really wanted was a Hydra Stomper. So then I have all these other figures. So how do they measure up? Well, this is a Disney Plus wave. This is all about TV shows. And what I didn't realize until I got them in hand was that there are 2 from each TV show. Except for Agatha is just the one. She's kind of standing on her own. So I decided, let's take a look at these and see what we got. So this is going to be a series. I'll wrap it up with the Hydra Stomper. I'll run it weekly, and the last week will be Hydra Stomper. Just something fun and different to do. So come with me. Let's take a look at the Hella Dope Disney Plus deal. So yeah, this is a funny thing. It's actually my first Gamora figure. And I'm not joking. It's not that I hate the character, it's just I don't think she's ever had a good figure. And honestly, if I didn't buy this whole wave, I wouldn't have her. But now I have her. So now what? Well, I have a Gamora figure. Now, when I first saw her with the Thanos copter blade, I was like, wait, what? Huh? Okay. I'm going to get into this episode a little bit, so there's going to be some spoiler territory. This, to me, was one of the worst episodes of the series. The one that was actually worse was the one with Nebula, where she joined the Nova Corps, and then Nova Prime decided that Nova Prime wanted to remove the shield so that Ronan could come in and destroy the plant. And it made absolutely no sense. Nova Prime put the shield up, so shouldn't Nova Prime have the way to pull it down? I mean, it was stupid. Okay, I've lost my train of thought, but this one, I was hoping it would be okay, and it was like, no, it wasn't. It was just there, and I mean, it didn't make any sense because it just didn't make any sense. It did not. It just didn't make any sense. If you start trying to put all the pieces together, it's like, why is Gamora on the planet with that Thor went to? And I mean, you could kind of stretch it and figure out why Tony Stark was there, but what's Gamora doing there? Anyhow, and it's kind of a shame because it was supposed to be her story, and it was like she played just a bit part in the story. It was really an Iron Man story. I mean, nothing happened with her until the very end, and it was like, oh, well, gee, and then you didn't really get the story anyway because all you know is that she stole Thanos' copter blade, but you don't know why or how. You just get this like little, oh, I'm gonna dive at you scene, and that's it, and it's almost implied it's gonna continue later. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't very satisfying, but this figure is. I like this. I really like this figure. She's really movable. I like the armor. The armor is awesome. It has some awesome detailing. And that blade isn't bad. I think if she had the forward hinge on the fist instead of side to side, I think it would be perfect. As it is, it's still pretty good. It's not bad. The colors look great. The paint looks awesome. I really like the idea of this figure. And when the finale of What If happened last year, yeah, it was like, what who's this? Why is Gamora doing it? Why didn't we get a story with Gamora? Yeah, and now I'm still like, why didn't we get a story with Gamora? Because we really got a story with Iron Man, not Gamora. That's all right. But this figure, it is good. I like it. I like it a great deal. It's probably my favorite figure of the wave, minus the Build-A-Figure. Because I dig it. I dig it a lot. So there I am. That's it. Sparse accessories, of course, because Hasbro's gonna Hasbro. But a cool figure nonetheless. And I'm gonna try to find a way to squeeze her into my comic book shelf somehow, because I think she'll fit in. I mean, animation does lend itself to comic books, so that helps. But we'll see how that goes. Like I said, a cool figure, my favorite of the wave, by far. That's what else have I got to say? Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe, I guess. All right, take care.